Welcome back to Year 9 Chemistry. This is Week 5, Session 3, Mendeleev and the Problem of Organizing the Elements. Picture a desk in St. Petersburg in 1869. On it, dozens of cards, one for each known element, and no agreed way to arrange them. The man at the desk is Dmitri Mendeleev, and the puzzle he solved became the most famous chart in science. Today, you will see how he did it and why his boldest move was leaving spaces empty. Your 4 goals. First, describe the problem chemists faced as more elements were discovered. Second, explain how Mendeleev used atomic mass and chemical properties together. Third, explain why he left gaps and even swapped the mass order. And fourth, distinguish a strong scientific prediction from an unsupported guess. The problem. By the 19th century, chemists knew many elements with measured atomic masses, densities, and reactions. A useful classification had to do 2 things at once: place chemically similar elements together and reveal a repeating pattern. Earlier attempts found pieces of it. Dobereiner grouped elements in threes, his triads. Newlands spotted a pattern every 8th element, his law of octaves. But both schemes broke down as more elements were forced in. Mendeleev's method, 1869. He arranged the elements mainly by increasing atomic mass, but he kept elements with similar chemical properties in the same columns. And then, the 3 moves that made him famous. He left gaps for elements nobody had discovered yet. He swapped the apparent mass order when the chemistry demanded it. And he predicted the properties of the missing elements from their neighbors. The table was no longer a filing cabinet. It was a machine for making predictions. The most celebrated prediction. Beneath silicon, there was a gap. Mendeleev predicted a new element with an atomic mass between its neighbors and properties similar to the rest of its group. Years later, germanium was discovered, and its measured properties came out remarkably close to his predictions. That success was powerful evidence that the organization of the table was right. Why is a gap a strength, not a failure? Because forcing a known element into every position would destroy the patterns of chemical behavior. A gap says, honestly, the evidence is incomplete. And it does something even better. It creates a precise research target. Find me an element with this mass and these properties. That is how science invites its own test. Try this evaluation. It is a favorite exam task. Table A fits all the known atomic masses, but places elements with completely different reactions together. Table B leaves 2 gaps, but groups similar reactions and predicts the properties of the missing elements. Which is more scientific? Table B, and it is not close. Explanatory power and testable predictions beat tidy completeness. The gaps are a strength when they follow a clear pattern. So what separates a prediction from a guess? A scientific prediction follows from an established pattern, and it states an outcome that evidence can test. Mendeleev's predictions could have failed. Germanium could have come out wrong. That is exactly what made them valuable. A claim that can never be tested, or that changes after every observation so it is never wrong, is not a prediction at all. Quick check. Question 1. Why did Mendeleev leave gaps in his table? Pause and answer. He expected undiscovered elements, and the gaps preserved the repeating property patterns. Question 2. What evidence later supported his table? New elements, like germanium, were discovered with properties close to his predictions. Your recap. Mendeleev balanced mass order against chemical similarity. He left gaps, swapped order when properties demanded it, and made predictions that later discoveries confirmed. Next session, the modern periodic table, and the single change that fixed every anomaly. For the full course with practice questions and the final exam, visit www.bridgetoexam.com. See you there.